Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. We're starting out in Sin, and I'm actually going to leave my no encounters armor on for this. There actually is quite a few, monsters that are interesting. Some of them dangerous, some of them annoying. And so actually, I suppose I'll just take this opportunity probably to speak about them. Probably the most dangerous one. It's tough for me. It's either the Great Marlborough, however you say that, or it's the I forget what the name of the statue thing is. Let me just see here if I can find it. I'm in the wrong spot here, but the Great Marlborough, as I said, it's interesting. Okay, so the Great Marlborough can be found in two places, either here inside Sin or in the Omega Ruins. And it's weird because inside here, he doesn't always ambush you, but in the Omega Ruins, it always ambushes you. And so in fighting them, again, inside Omega, it's very important to have First Strike. It's basically a must. It's tough to, I suppose, if you've got Ribbon, it's not as bad. It's not as it's not as big of an issue. But the likelihood that you've got Ribbon now is not so great. It's possible, but also that's you probably only have it on one character. So again, very, very important to know. I suppose especially more so for Omega Ruins though. So anyways, all right. So let me take a look here. It's okay. It's the Demonolith. So same kind of deal. The Demonolith can be found in here inside Sin or in the Omega Ruins. I don't think it's more dangerous in any one spot, although I think here you can only you'll only ever fight one at a time, whereas Omega Ruins you'll fight two of them. It will use the basically an attack that will petrify your characters, which is nasty. But also it will do a really nasty counterattack called Pharaoh's Curse. The best way to deal with them is to just silence them, because then they won't be able to counterattack, and they won't be able to cast Pharaoh's Curse on you. So again, that's the best way to deal with them. The Gemini enemies in here are nothing really that interesting. Really just armor break them, and they go down fairly quickly. But yeah, also Behemoth King, I suppose, is pretty brutal as well. A lot easier to deal with initially when you've got when you're capturing them, because they won't use their meteor final like death strike. But once you've captured 10, that kind of changes. So anyways, all right, so we're going to take on Seymour here one last time. And yeah, not too difficult. I found that honestly, I was pretty lazy about how I went about it, but I feel like that's kind of been the case because I've been pretty overpowered, I suppose. So
Don't you ever give up?
Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
All right, so here he is. Which one is this one called? Seymour. Or does he just not have a specific name? Let me see here. Oh, Seymour Omnis. Omnis or Omnis? Anyway, it's Seymour. Honestly, I thought that this one was just a joke. Again, partially because I've, really leveled up and my stats are looking pretty good. But, alright, so his deal is, basically, if you notice behind him, he's got these 4 kind of like dials, right? And, they determine a couple of different things. For one thing, they determine what he's going to cast, but also if he's, immune or going to absorb certain elements. So like here, he's got all 4 of the dials are orange, meaning he's going to cast Firaga. And I think he casts, is it 4 times? I think it's 4 times. And then on top of that, it means that he's going to be, completely immune to fire damage. I think after it's something like 6 times that you attack him, he will. Gosh, does he use Ultima? Let me just see here. I don't think it actually ended up happening. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, after being attacked 6 times. He uses Dispel on the whole party, and then Ultima after that. Okay, well, he never ended up using that because he didn't live long enough. You can spin the dials behind him if you want to change, certain things, but I don't know, just honestly, this battle is so lame, and he's just so weak that I don't even think it's worthwhile to bother. You can, if you want to, you can bring in Yuna and use null, whatever element that you want to nullify, which makes, again, 3 of his casts completely pointless, or, deal no damage. And then you'll actually only have to worry about his, basically his last spell. I didn't bother, but, yeah, I don't know. He's just so easy. It's hard to say much about it. I suppose the other thing is, if you're worried about Ultima, or if you're not able to survive Ultima, then summon an Aeon in and have your Aeon take the Ultima. But again, this was a joke, and I didn't even use my overdrives here. So, should give you at least some idea of how easy he is to beat.
Now, Yuna, send him!
Right!
So, it is you, after all, who will send me? But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Sin will be right behind you.
Okay, that is the end of Seymour. Let's see here. What did I get? I don't know, some sort. Let's just see here. Magic plus 20% on the weapons or piercing for Kamari and Orin. Armor, SOS, shell, protect, or haste. That's garbage. All of his, yeah, I'd say all of his potential rewards there are junk. This is also, I don't know how interesting it is. I feel like it used to be, or I used to be more impressed by it before, but it's kind of the first place where you can start getting 4-slot equipment that is empty. The Adamantoise enemy was the one that I usually try to get that from, but that's, because we can actually get it from wants, it seems not as impressive as it used to be. Yeah. So there's that. Let me just see here if there's anything else interesting in the area. Okay, so the Adamantoise also can... I hesitate to even bring it up because at 50% of the time he'll drop a weapon or an armor, and then he's got the option of having half MP cost on the weapons, but who cares? Again, the Celestials are... make that basically pointless. And then the armor, SOS shell, SOS protect, and HP 20%. That's just junk. So at some point here, I think it's, we'll see coming up here, but there's this little bridge here. You can see actually on the map here. It's just to the, I'm about to step over it right there. So if you stand on that, you have to actually hit the X button, and it'll bring you up top to a treasure. And it's the same with this spot right here. You basically push this over to get this chest back here. All right, let's see what's inside this bad boy. Or maybe we'll just stand around for a little while. Okay. There we are. Defending bracer? Okay, I have no idea what that is. Probably not interesting then. I feel like usually if I can't remember what something was, I didn't find it useful. Anyways, so this is that spot that I crossed first and couldn't figure out to hit the X button while standing on it to get the 4-on-1 was that, which I assume that's what, like, multiple strike type skills would be my assumption. Alright, what's next here? 20,000 gil, I like that. And then here is, what is this? Megalixir maybe? Oh, HP sphere, okay. HP sphere. Huh. Oh, okay. And a defense sphere. Okay. Useful. Man, how awesome would it have been if they would have just put spheres, defense, HP, MP spheres in all of the chests in the entire game. Oh wait, how about just fortune spheres in every chest? I am still farming fortune spheres, and it's been days now, probably 2 days of not straight farming them, but close to it. And it's just wild how many it takes to max stats. Now, to be fair, I have I've been removing, you know, like basically the way it works is, you know, accuracy and, let's see, accuracy, what else? Evasion can be replaced with luck, I guess I would say, if that makes sense. And, you know, I didn't have to remove all of my accuracy and evasion spheres, which I guess technically I didn't, but, you know, it's just for efficiency's sake. You can actually remove all of those and put, or some of them. Again, you don't need to remove all of them, but in order to get 99,999 HP, because, again, they're actually technically redundant because of the luck stat. Basically, luck is like a combination of evasion and accuracy. So, so anyways, long story short, I've been farming the ever-living crap out of the Earth Eater in order to get those. Again, I know I brought this up in one of my earlier videos, but, and not to just complain about it, but it's crazy how that's really the only way to get any, you know, significant number of them. But yeah, that's the way it is. So there I got the Levitine, which, again, same thing, didn't bother with. You know, really any of the weapons found in the in chests are worthless, in my opinion. After because we're able to get the Celestials, there's just, again, there's no reason to even honestly bother with them. I think that the only, well, maybe not the only weapons worthwhile, but some of the only weapons that are worthwhile are the ones that come from the one-eye enemy, and that's the, is it triple? I can't remember if it's triple overdrive. No, it's probably triple AP would be my guess. And that's those are specifically just amazing for leveling. Yeah, triple AP weapons. All right, so anyways, this little or this spot right here, this requires you to just defeat fiends in the area. Basically, you have to fight 30 battles inside Sin here, and that will unlock these doors. Again, basically, it's 3 doors back to back. Each of the doors require you to kill 10 fiends to get by. I did all that off screen, and I guess, you know, just so that we can, I guess, see what's behind here, which is a level 4 key sphere, which is amazing. And here's a battle that I had mentioned earlier. This is one of the more dangerous ones in the area. It's not as bad at first, but once you hit your capture limit on the behemoths, they'll still cast Meteor on you. And so you need to be able to survive that after you've, again, captured 10 of them. So just be aware that that's the case. But all right, anyways, I'm out of time. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.